In Punjab, at least 8 dead and over 200 injured in ammonia gas tanker leak this morning in Ludhiana. Police and district administration orders people living in the 5-kilometer radius of the spot to vacate the area. 2 NDRF teams have reached the spot. Finance Minister Arun Jaitley says EMIs of home, auto and other loans are likely to come down. Banks have promised greater rate cuts in the coming days. After discussing a host of issues with heads of state-owned banks, Jaitley says that Financial Services Secretary would look into projects held up for wants of funds. Jaitley exuded confidence that soon economy would move to higher growth trajectory. Industrial output for our country zooms to 4.1% in April against 2.1% in March, starkly higher than economists' expectations. It was 3.7% in April previous year. On the other side, CPI inflation has increased. The consumer price index based inflation for May stood at 5.01% as against 4.87% in April. No interim relief for Maggi. Bombay High Court refuses to stay nationwide ban on Nestlé's Maggi noodles. Directs FSSAI to file reply within 2 weeks on Nestlé's plea to challenge the ban. The next hearing will be conducted on 30th June. Different hues of weather seen across many states. Monsoon brings relief to many parts, but floods wreak havoc in Assam and Arunachal Pradesh, while plains of North India continues to battle heat wave. Floods caused by incessant rainfall left 16 districts badly affected in Assam, villages marooned, roads and bridges badly damaged, and rivers including Brahmaputra overflowing. Destroyed crops over 8,200 hectares in the Brahmaputra valley. Government is taking all steps to provide rescue and relief. The Aam Aadmi Party has referred the matter of former Delhi Law Minister Jitendra Singh Tomar alleged of faking certificates to its internal Lokpal. Party sources have indicated that Tomar could face expulsion from AAP as he had misled them on the issue. Meanwhile, Delhi police brought Tomar to Munger in Bihar for verification of his law degree. Municipal employees in Delhi have called off their strike after Lieutenant Governor Najib Jung ordered release of 493 crore rupees for salary. Delhi High Court directed city government to clean up the garbage mess and clear the salary of East Delhi municipal employees by 15th of June. Former Odisha CM and former Congress leader Girdhar Gamang has decided to join BJP. Gamang and his son met BJP President Amit Shah in New Delhi. Gamang had resigned from Congress on 30th May, citing humiliation and loss of self-respect as the reason, thereby ending 43 years of association with Congress. Supreme Court will pronounce its judgment on 15th June on plea seeking cancellation of All India pre-medical test for alleged large-scale irregularities. The Apex Court had earlier asked Haryana Police to file a fresh report indicating the number of beneficiaries in the pre-medical examination. The CBSE was to declare the results of the All India pre-medical test on 5th of June. In Rajasthan, at least 30 persons were electrocuted when a bus in which they were travelling came in contact with a live wire in Pachewar area of Tonk district. Several others also received burn injuries. The state's Home Minister Gulab Chandra Kataria informed that the bus was proceeding to Morlala village and the driver lost control of the vehicle and snapped a street pole. State Chief Minister Vasundhara Raje condoled the deaths and announced a financial assistance of 5 lakh rupees to the next of kin of the deceased. Prime Minister Narendra Modi expressed grief over the bus accident. Good news for the people who want to experience the famous toy train journey in Darjeeling, West Bengal. After a gap of 5 years, the train services resumes. The toy train, popularly known as Queen of Hills, ran between Darjeeling and New Jalpaiguri station. The US House of Representatives rejected a trade bill backed by the White House. President Barack Obama made a rare trip to Capitol Hill to drum up support for his fast-track bill, but Democrats in the House voted it down. House Minority Leader Nancy Pelosi led the charge against Obama's plea. The vote specifically was for legislation to renew federal aid for workers who lost their jobs because of imports. US Secretary of State John Kerry says he'll be traveling to the Iran talks at the appropriate moment in the next days. Would press forward during this critical moment in the nuclear negotiations. Murali Vijay and Ajinkya Rahane's magnificent innings propels India to score 462 for 6 at stumps on day 3 of the one-off test at Fatullah. Shakib Al Hasan claimed 4 wickets while leg spinner Jubair Hussain took 2 wickets. Rain continued to wreak havoc on day 3. A resurgent New Zealand beat England by 13 runs on the Duckworth-Lewis method in a high-scoring second ODI at the Oval to level the 5-match series at 1-1. New Zealand's Ross Taylor hit 119 for not out and Kane Williamson 93, while England's captain Ian Morgan made fine 88 runs, though loose.